Yeah, hello there, friends. This is Luke, Triad River Tours. Just make a quick video talk about guides that want to come and work for us. So, you know, Triad's been around for long enough now, and we've got a little bit of a reputation, and we attract a certain kind of person. And we're a company that believes strongly that the best advertising that you can have is having the right staff. And the best thing that we can do is find the right people and build the company around those people. So we certainly want those people to apply to work for us. We do have standards, and I just want to share those with you right now. I wrote them on this notebook. So the first thing that we require for every river guide is an SRT1 certification. These are usually 3-year certifications. It usually takes a weekend or 3 days to get this certification. We prefer that you have this certification through the Swiftwater Safety Institute and do one of their whitewater rafting guide SRT1s. That's much more specific to our industry and our profession. Triad River Tours does put on an SRT1 with one of their lead instructors every year. We usually do it on the Skykomish River. So we'd obviously love for you to do it with us. That way we could get to know you a little bit while you do your SRT1. The second thing that we require is some kind of an advanced medical certificate. The minimum standard here is first aid and CPR legally, but we really do prefer that our guides have a wilderness first aid or wilderness first responder. And if somebody doesn't have that during their first year, they can still work with us if they have first aid and CPR, but they're not going to be one of the tiered guides until they have an advanced medical certificate. The third thing that we require, and this doesn't have to be done ahead of time, but we need you to be able to finish your 50-hour Washington legislation for whitewater rafting guides. So that means 50 hours on the water. And so if you actually read that law closely, you'll find that you need to be on the river 50 hours. Most of our trips take about 2 hours to do. So generally speaking, that takes about 24, 25 trips to do. So generally speaking, you got to be on the water for quite a while, and usually about halfway through the summer we get done with that. And then the last thing that you need to do is find a team. So Triad is a team-based operation, so we usually have one vehicle, like a school bus or something like that. We have a trip leader or a river manager, and that river manager has a lot of say in who he or she wants to work with. And so we find a river that we feel your qualifications fit, and then we find a trip leader that wants to work with you, and we get you affiliated with that system. All of our systems are standardized, but each trip leader or river manager does have the ability and the authority to innovate or adapt their system for the conditions that they're going to be facing. So that does come into play a little bit. Now, for example, if you're a first-year guide and your strong point is technical, big whitewater, difficult, class 4 stuff, then we'd put you on the Skykomish. If you're looking at a career in outdoor education or something to that effect, then we would be more inclined to put you on one of the more scenic trips and take advantage of your skills that way. So that's what we mean by team. All right, that's it. We take applications via email. We really don't like paper, so just email us your resume. And just be mindful that this is our step, the steps to take, and we put all the stuff on the website and we stand by it. We do have our own certification course, and at the end you take an exam. There's a written and a hands-on exam, and we can provide you with a certificate of passing that, and then you're eligible to work for us as a professional guide, both legally and up to our standard. And on the website there's lists of all the things that we expect from you, and then once you're on staff, we give you links to our database, which has all of our system protocols, our safety protocols, those kinds of things, which are obviously all proprietary. And so we ask you to, you all have to sign a non-disclosure agreement to have access to those. But we have quite a bit of information. It's just a step-by-step process to get you involved. And like I said, it's more about finding the right people. We don't need everybody to be an expert coming in. We just need to have the right people that want to work hard and be a part of what we're doing and trying to accomplish here. So that's what we're looking for. Hope that's you, and if it is, then please apply.